A very good, happy Monday morning to everyone out there. I hope you all had a phenomenal, beautiful Mother's Day weekend. Unfortunately, that's all changed for us here with rain chances that have moved in throughout the overnight. Landon Hampton here with you, bringing you your weather night forecast courtesy of On Target. We'll jump right into it, folks. We've got a pinwheeling upper level low pressure system that is located down here across the deep south. This is throwing all of this moisture off to the north and west, right along and south of that boundary that's lifting to our north. So it's going to be creating numerous rounds of showers and storms that's going to impact the region. Folks, we had some immaculate views across the region yesterday evening. You can go check out our feeds for some of the views of the shelf clouds and the sunset combining there. It was absolutely immaculate. But this morning, it's just flat out gray. Got some clouds that are present, cloud deck across the region, D93 Skycam showing that over Bowling Green early this morning. And taking a look over Morgantown, we got some light rain showers that's falling already over in that direction. Folks, this is pretty much going to be the name of the game in regards to our weather pattern here. At least throughout the midweek time frame, it is going to be somewhat damp and dreary, to say the least. Temperatures have stayed up overnight with winds turning out of the south, the cloud cover not allowing for any sort of radiation or cooling. Got readings hanging out right around the mid-60s. We'll be bumping highs up to right around the mid-70s as we work into this afternoon. Let's get a better look at what's going on. Here's the pinwheeling upper level low, roughly 18 to 20,000 feet up above our head. It is currently centered over Louisiana this morning. This thing is going to slowly but surely lift and eject onto the north and east. That's what's going to keep the bulk of the rainfall right centered over our neck of the woods today into tomorrow. And then the bulk of the precip will be shifting across more over the central and eastern Kentucky locations as we get into our Wednesday, all right? So we'll put this into motion here, and you can see how that low just pinwheels slowly but surely off to the north and east, all right? So this takes us through today. Here we are getting into tomorrow, and that thing's going to be right over top of our head. And then we work into our Wednesday, and that thing finally shifts east of the region. So let's get a closer view at what exactly is going to occur. Whenever this upper low pinwheels, it's going to be churning all of that moisture up out of the Gulf and out of the deep south. Look at these precipitable water readings, the amount of moisture located within a column of the atmosphere. If you were to wring it out like a dish rag, we would get nearly 1.5 inches of rainfall on the ground. That is significant for this time of year. Take a look as we work throughout midday on into this afternoon. We get some precipitable water readings up towards 1.6, 1.75 inches. So any storms and showers that develop are going to be very, very efficient rain producers that come along with this. Here we are looking at this afternoon. Here we are getting into tonight. Here we are working throughout the entirety of our Tuesday. Here we are working all the way into our Wednesday morning, into Wednesday afternoon. You can see, folks, it is going to be very, very moisture packed within our atmosphere. So that is going to be the cause of keeping numerous showers and storms in the forecast for us. Here we're looking at the simulated radar activity. Folks, we're just going to put this into motion for you. Take it with a grain of salt. It's not exact, but just look at the numerous rounds of showers and storms impacting the area. Here we are working through this afternoon. Some of those storms could be strong. Not expecting anything on the severe magnitude, but you can see these cells will be robust and very efficient rain producers, to say the least. With the loss of daytime heating throughout the overnight, we get some of this settling down here, not going to be quite as widespread. But with the return of daytime heating throughout our Tuesday, we get the reflectivity that blossoms back across the region. And then we finally start to settle down as we work later into our Wednesday time frame. Now, folks, after we get past today all the way through Wednesday, we have got this expansive upper level ridge that's going to build in right here over the eastern tier of the United States. We got a pinwheeling low pressure system here. We got high pressure parked down to our south. This is really going to jolt up winds out of the south and west. This is going to warm us up significantly on Thursday. We could be looking at high temperatures hanging out on either side of the 90-degree mark, all right? Coming along with that, we'll have a cold front approaching here with this low from the north and west. As we work into Thursday afternoon and then we work into Friday, folks, with the cold front arriving here, we can actually be looking at the opportunity at a few strong to even severe storms coming along with that. And the Storm Prediction Center has already got that outline. You can see it here. We're right there on the eastern tier of it in the Friday time frame whenever we'll have the strong and severe storm chances nosing in here. It's not everything that's overly impressive with a viewing from my eyes, at least at the moment. But that'll be worth keeping close eyes on, but more worried about the near term here with the multiple rounds of showers and storms today and tomorrow, all right? Total rainfall amounts, we're going to have rain chances basically each and every day in the forecast this week, except for Thursday. We could be looking at anywhere from an inch to an inch and a half of total rainfall with these multiple weather makers that'll be working through here and impacting the region. So a nice amount of rainfall coming along with that forecast, to say the least. Here's a full breakdown of your next 6 days. We've got showers and storm chances today and tomorrow, highs between the mid and upper 70s. Wednesday, a little bit to the lesser extent, but we will be warming up. Take a look at Thursday. Not going to be great. I've got heat up near the 90-degree mark. We're going to have dew points. It's going to be surging up into the 60s. First real taste of summer, if you will, as we roll into the Thursday time frame. And then we get the next little weather makers in here Thursday night on into Friday. Another one on Saturday. Be watching those afternoon hours for a few robust storms that could become strong to perhaps even severe. That's going to wrap up your Monday morning weather night forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic, blessed start.